Good news! Dyslexia has been decoded for you, and let's see what causes it. Experts mainly blame two elements for causing dyslexia. Number 1, inefficient short working memory, and number 2, lack of phonological awareness. So let's see what these are and how they trigger dyslexic symptoms. The working memory gives you the ability to remember things for a limited amount of time, as for example, a phone number before you dial it. It is the place where all information goes to before it gets sorted and stored into the hard disks of your brain, your short-term and long-term memory. If your working memory space is limited, then you will have problems remembering words or sounds. Things that for other people are automatic take a little bit longer for you, and your brain needs more time and exposure to the same thing so that you learn and understand it. This is exactly the reason why, when you have dyslexia, you cannot remember very well words, spellings, and many other things. Phonological awareness is the ability to recognize different sounds or sound structures in words. If you lack phonological awareness, you will probably mistake sounds. You will also face difficulties in recognizing these sounds, so your whole language recognition process will be slowed down. This is exactly what appears as a symptom of confusing similar words or not being able to recognize different sounds when you have dyslexia. Genetic reasons have also been blamed for dyslexia. Each person is different and each brain works differently, so it might be the case that dyslexia is a result of these differences. For example, if one brain is good in languages but not art, and another brain is good in art but not languages, then we have a brain difference. If you are good in art but not languages, then you might be diagnosed with dyslexia, because it's not as easy for you to learn a language as for somebody else. But that does not mean that you cannot learn a language, it just means that you are better in doing art than learning languages. Okay, so far we've seen what makes understanding, recognizing and learning language difficult. But if one of the main issues with dyslexia is that it makes the letters jump around, then why do they jump? Well, it has been said that it is related to the cerebellum. Cerebellum means little brain and is a part of your brain that is related to language, attention, movement, fear and many others. So in relation to senses, and especially vision, the cerebellum helps you keep the world stable even though your eyes move all the time. It uses information from the eyes to predict and measure where the images are going to end up. Then it deletes the bits where the eyes were in the movement so that you get the feeling that the world is stable. If your cerebellum was not working properly, then you would get the feeling that the world is spinning around. But why do you still see the letters jumping around? Well, it has been said that this is because of magnocells. Magnocells are big cells in your brain that work and measure movement for the cerebellum. If they go to the wrong place, and they make the wrong connections from a very early age, that will mean that your cerebellum won't be making correct measurements. And this is what will give you the feeling that the letters jump around. All these things do not mean that you cannot see well, or that you're not clever enough, or that there's something wrong with you. It's all because of dyslexia and because of neurological differences, because your brain just happens to be different than everyone else's. It's not better and it's not worse, it is just different. Dyslexic brains work as effectively as non-dyslexic brains, and as a lot of famous dyslexic people have proven, they definitely have what it takes to be successful.